All right, what's going on, guys? Happy Friday. All right, so we are gonna, let's see, we're gonna do tips round 2, which this is a ridiculously hard setup. Let me just fix the lighting. Let me see how this looks on screen. Not super great. Let me see. The lighting on this course is a little bit challenging. All right, we'll try that. Okay, so the hard part here is, check this out. So we got 12 stimp, greens are hard, fairways are links, no elevation. But then there's also, let's see, where is it? Yeah, behind my image on the screen, it's gusty wind. So you can see already on the top of the screen, 17, 18 mile an hour winds. Grip and sip golf, let's go, buddy. Happy Friday, my friend. Thanks for jumping on. All right, let me just get one thing set up on my side, just to make sure. All right. Okay, get this stream up, double check. Hopefully audio's okay. And there we go, copy that. We're gonna go over to here, paste. Okay, get this stream up, double check. All right, sounds okay. So let's rock and roll. Things are good though, my man. It's Friday. My brother and I just played the scramble, and we played lights out. I think in the 2 years plus we've been doing that scramble, that was by far the cleanest we have ever played. That was fun. We shot 19 under on 18 holes, and the next closest score is 15. I mean, we were absolutely lights out. Didn't miss any putts. So, all right, let's see if we can carry it over. Starting with a par 5, straight into the wind. All right, 22. You just got to honor the wind. I know I'm going to draw it a little bit. This is probably not reachable with that wind, even with the links fairways, but we'll see. All right, it's about what we want. Stay there. Yeah, look at that bounce, like a bouncing ball. It should keep rolling. Oh, go. All right, yeah, thanks, man. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. I'm hoping to carry over that momentum here, but these settings are gonna be wild. All right, this is just, get it as far up there as you can. Again, you gotta honor the wind a little bit. Wow, look at that, just sky. The wind is nuts. That's all right, get out of there. It's just deep rough. In real life, this would be a lot harder than on the sim. But all right, so we got hard greens. I'm looking forward to the 23rd off for a few weeks of planning on golfing a pile of rounds. Dude, amazing, love it, good plan. I don't blame you one bit. I'm spoiled I get to do this during the day. All right, this is pretty straightforward. So 57, again, this is hard greens. I think like a 57-yard carry, which means it'll probably run 43. Be pretty good. Probably, yeah. 54, I like it. Wow, that did not carry. I mean, I thought 43, it only went 36. It's a bummer. What is the stimp here? 12. I thought that was going to be pretty good, so we're up 3. Not too much more than that. All right, so 35. It's a good line. Oh my goodness. Very good putt, in my opinion. Honestly, that's a pretty good first hole. Just missed the lip. I can't believe that wedge didn't go farther than that. I mean, I lost almost. That was closer to like 50%. I realized the wind's into me, but just a miscalculation, I guess, on my part. All right, straight into me this time, which makes it a little bit easier. If you can say anything is easy here. 447 into a 25-mile-an-hour wind. Stay, ball. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So, this is going to be funny. Check this out. Straight into the wind, I'm up 26 degrees. I'm going to probably hit this 3-wood 240, and it's probably going to go 140. Try and hit it low, if anything, but it doesn't matter. 244, carry. Watch this thing. Kept it in the fairway. I mean, I'm pretty darn happy with that. What's up, everybody else that's joined? Thanks for jumping on. Happy Friday. All right, so hard greens. This is up the hill a little ways. Probably want to carry this 24. Oh, come on. Man. It's another one. I clipped that just perfectly. That didn't even get close. Just not enough juice. All right, I'd love to make this putt. I'd love to stay even. 19 up 4. It's moving pretty hard. I like that right there. I was thinking 23. Well, shoot. All right. Before we get too much more, let's look at the scoreboard on here. All right, golf simulator. Let's see, tours, tips. I'm not logged in, let's log in quick. Tour, tips. I just want to see what scores are at, especially for round 2. Bandsager, -6, wow. And then everybody else, yeah, looking at like 3. -9? Dude, what? All right, so I was at 7 in round 1. I've had a great round 1. So if I can string together a decent round here, it could be pretty fun. But these are tough conditions. Even seeing some of those numbers in the red is impressive. Now, I could easily be 1 under 2 through 2. I've already made what I would consider two mistakes. But all right, let's just focus on what's ahead. There we go. Get running. Man, that wind is nuts. All right, so par 4, we got 188 in. What does it look like up there? Looks a bit breezy. What's up, Hoosier? Yeah, no kidding. Wind is insane, man. All right, so that's probably got 188. I'm thinking a light 5 here. Thinking almost like 195. I'm gonna choke up a little bit, but I think long's not bad, so nice smooth 5-iron. Oh, hooked it. That's gonna be magnified by the wind. Wow, look at the wind just take that. All right, guys, I gotta clean up my game. That is incredible. I did obviously not hook it that much in real life. The wind is very realistic, honestly. Just got to try and hit a straighter ball flight. All right, let me just see what I'm looking at up there. Okay, it is up the hill. 11.2 right. I don't know. shorter shot with the wedge. So deep rough, 39, into the wind. Thinking 50. 53. Sit, 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 sit. Look at that. All right, pretty shaky start here. We can make this though. The wind is ridiculous. 0.5 left. Those are not moving real fast. So I'm thinking like right there. Plus it's 0.5 left. So 21, flat putt. I'm on putter. That's 2 putts that have done that. Golly. Guys. I'm 3 holes in, I have 2 putts that have done that to me. That hurts. That hurts. Oh my goodness. Okay, 238. So we got 230 down that much wind. So I want the ball to land maybe here. Okay, thinking 6 iron. I'm gonna play this like 190. Probably carry 205. Everything's hard. Yeah. Oh, great line. Right off the bottom of the club. I think I'll get away with it. Go ball. Yeah, it's gonna bounce super hard. Just mishit that a little bit. I do think the extra probably 10 yards that I was striving for would have been made that shot pretty solid. Buckle down, bro. This round is brutal. Dude, how did you shoot -6 on this round? I am already struggling. But to be fair, 2 putts have literally gone over the hole, just right over the edge. And I think I've already made 2 mistakes with wedges, which, you know, I'm kind of digging my own grave doing that. So it is what it is. Yeah, that's about right. So 50, 60 footer, 12 stimp. I'll take that. Looked pretty good for a little bit. Bandsager, that is, your round is nuts, man. Okay. Geez, we're gonna be able to hit this ball a mile. Can we control it is the question. Probably aiming over there. I mean, it's kind of fun, just give it a ride. And then, I mean, thankfully, this isn't real life, so I'm not playing out of that deep rough, so just try and hit this high. Pretty good strike, a little off the bottom. See what happens here. Oh, bummer. I thought I was going to get my first fairway. Not quite. Maybe I have one. I don't know. All right, 77. Wow. Okay. Can't leave this short, though. Kind of almost aim for the middle of the green. It is 2.1 left. I think this is pretty good. I think 70 is probably enough. Look at the wind take that. Not terrible. Knew it would bounce hard. I knew my spin would be knocked down. Tough putt here. Shoot. All right, we got to make one of these though. 14 feet flat. So that looks pretty good there. A little less at the end. No, it's short. Ah, boo! Darn it. Scared. I should have gone more. All right, 389. That's all right. Give yourself chances. We'll make some. That was a tough putt, to be honest. Even if I hit that right, I probably wouldn't have made it. But you got to be a little more aggressive on that when you already need some strokes. All right, key here, find the fairway, a little wedge in. I just can't believe what that does to the ball. Oh boy. I am not hooking the ball that hard, but the wind just destroys it. All right, so now we're in deep rough. Looking at least. Oh, the other thing, you want to know what's something fun? My the glue came off on my 9-iron, so I don't have a 9-iron. See that? It's all right, we'll figure it out. Which is probably the club that I want to hit here, actually. But I think we'll 2.4, right? So 114, I'm thinking I'd normally play this like 130, 135, plus the wind maybe makes it 145, 150. What happens if we go, yep, okay. So I'm choking up on an 8. I'm thinking like almost 150 here. $147, that's pretty much what I wanted. Yep. All right, good play there. Happy with that. All right, this is a good opportunity here. Okay, I like that. I know that it's long enough putt, it will move, especially at the end just a little bit. So if I can hit this straight a little bit at the start. Yeah, so 19. That was pretty. All right, guys, let's go. Always need the first one. Okay. Can't get super aggressive here, but all right, so this is, use my 50 degree. If I can hit 120, let's see, 124. Yeah, 124. Look at the wind. Jeez, that is just wild. I got to honor the wind a little bit more. If I look at my, yeah, like if you look at my, it's a little baby draw right on the white line. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted there. Just, I'm not honoring the wind enough. I need to respect it some more. Not used to playing with this much wind. All right. This isn't that easy of a hole though, where the pin is located. I wouldn't guess there's too many birdies on this hole. So let's just take care of business, make our par. All right, we got a long putt up the hill, 57. What does it do at the end? It actually comes back a little bit at the end. So 57, 67. Thinking 65 here, 12 stimp. Go. Happy with that. I most certainly pushed that, but I wanted the 2-putt, so I'm happy with it. All right, give me that downhill, downwind. Let's go. But look at this fairway, man. Even if you hit the center stripe, it's still going to probably roll off into the rough, which is okay. Honestly, if you can just hit a good high solid one here, you'll have some sort of wedge in unless you're in the deep rough. But accuracy over distance here for sure. Again. Maybe by hole 18, I'll figure out to honor the wind a little bit more. Maybe. Just maybe. All right, so maybe that same 50 degree though. All right, so without the wind being in the deep rough, 3.3 right, but the wind, I would probably play this 120, 125. Plus I got the wind and really firm pins up front, so okay. I think 120 is probably good here. With the wind, I'm going to lose some spin. A little bit over would be good. Same gap wedge as the last hole. Got 120. Computer froze for a sec. Ooh. Man, you weren't kidding, Van Sager. Buckle in is right. Okay, I'm going to use the 58 here. 17. This is always a little bit of a guess for me because it's hard greens. And you can see why that's a guess. I mean, I chipped that 7 feet and it went 23, or 7 yards, it went 23. Like that. You think one more? It is up 5. There we go. I like that. All right. So basically 15, 20 feet. Oh, you guys. It's pretty bad with a wedge in hand. Okay. I don't even feel like I did much wrong there. Thought I hit a good gap wedge. It bounced on the fringe, which was Lynx style. Went forever. Hit a good chip. It went 3 times as far as I carried it. Okay, so let's honor the wind here. That's right side of the fairway. I do play a draw. This one could go a long ways. Come on, wind. Jeepers. All right. 191. So again, 191 might be about my, I want it to land in here. So yeah, 191. Because I want it to land about 30 yards less than that. So I'm hitting a 6. What's that? Not terrible, but I don't know why that came off so far left. All right. Same thing here. No, a misread. No! Come on. It's a stinking misread. Play that back. I clipped that perfectly, and it came off like a putt. Now what? Ah, that stinks. It's actually been a recent, I don't know if it's this change to these, I got a couple new wedges. I don't know if it's my launch monitor not reading off the new wedges, but those short chips like that, it's happened quite a bit. That is a really bad time for a misread. 2.4 left. I mean, now I'm certainly chipping this. 2.4 left is going to come off there. I mean, now we're really just want to make a bogey here. So 32. Oh, we'll get there. Should be pretty straight up the hill, but. Oh, all right, guys. Stay the course. 5. Okay, that was a really bad break. Misreads are not going to help anybody here. What a ridiculous hole location. Okay. So 197. I'm going to hit a 4-iron. I'm going to think 210 into the wind. And, you know, I think it maybe lands. Is that too much? It's about right. Play aggressive. .207. Hopefully that's middle of the green. Yep, sit ball. Look at how hard that bounces. I mean, even on a good shot, look at it still. Still not hitting the fairway. I am going to scaredly putt this again because I don't want another misread. All right. I mean, quite honestly, with the firm greens, this is just a smarter play because I don't really know how hard it's going to bounce off the firm greens. So let's see, 0.1 left, 2.7 up. 38 up 8, 46. I feel like that's a pretty good line. Yeah, it's going to go the whole way, so 46. Come on, do it one time. Good effort there. Happy with that. All right, par 4, straight into the wind again. All right. Little ball shag. Hope you guys have a fun weekend ahead. All right, we got better than this, guys, on the back 9. Let's do better. 455. Just try and hit a straight ball flight for the most part. Wind sure holds it. Don't get in that deep rough. All right. 186. I feel like I can play this pretty true to distance because the wind is going to knock it down into here. Yeah. We'll honor the left to right a bit. I mean, I already play a draw, and the wind has been magnifying everything. So 186 is about my number, which is a pretty smooth to taking a little bit off a 6. Go. Just caught it a little off the bottom, but man, that is excellent. Very happy with that. If I would have gotten those extra 7 yards, that would have been even nicer. Right there. 22, it's going to slowly go over the whole time. Nice smooth putt. I pushed it and rammed it. I did want to be aggressive. I'm okay with the aggressiveness. I'm not okay with the push. Darn it, I needed that. Good hole. Bummer. All right, par 5, straight into the wind again. Man, oh man. Okay, honor the wind a little bit, honor the draw. We're going to start over here. We're going to reach this one. We're going to reach this 1 and 2. We're going to make an eagle. That's what we're going to do. At a minimum, a birdie. Starts with the drive. If I can keep this in the fairway or the rough, we're good. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, man. Bounce hard. Oh, guys. Shoot. That was not the time for that swing. All right, we got this. We are in the deep rough now, though, so because this ball is going to get, there with a little draw. Oop. Yep, that's about right. This will be short, and I'm okay with it. Get a wedge in hand. This just needs to be a smooth swing. Perfect. So coming back a little bit. Well, that's all right. Let's see, what do we got now? $77. Is there a little straight into the wind, out of the rough? That's a little bit. I'm thinking 87. $85. Look at that go. What in the world? Well, you got another putt here. All right, almost the same distance. That just has a little draw on it, and the wind just magnifies it like crazy. All right, 21 feet. It's flat, but it's going to move most of the way. I think that's the spot right there. 21 feet. Hit it straight. Oh, man. That's 4 putts, guys. 4. That's a shame. Did I push that? I'm curious. Or was that a good putt? Let me get my 0.8 left. So that was probably enough push for me to have missed it. But man, oh man. Felt pretty straight. What is this for? Ah, oh, shoot. Getting destroyed here. Switch gloves. Hands getting sweaty. Is the whole entire course straight into the wind? Because I'm getting tired of that. I play a little too much draw to play well. It's getting the best of me. All right, so wind is slightly in our face, left or right. If you are a player that hits the ball very straight, you may not be having as much difficulty as me. But I tend to play a little bit too much of a draw, I'll be honest. But it's just magnified. And then I hit a straight one, but I push it. Deep rough again, here we go. 215, all right. 9.2 down, guess what? We can't reach the green. 9.2 down. This sucks. Okay, now what? If I hit a 3-wood out of this, if I hit a 3-wood, I'm going right into that hill right in front of me. So I'm gonna hit like a 7-iron. Yep, all right, that worked. Kind of had to accept my medicine there. Sorry, my neighbors are right outside my garage door. It's distracting me. All right, so 54. They barred our sleds in Minnesota. Stinking cold here. All right, there's a little wind. Honor the wind. 3.2 left won't do much. 54, 45. 40. I like the line. What in the world? Guys, why can I not calculate this right? Shoot. I'm honoring the hard greens more than I am the wind, which is just silly. Like, I think that's just gonna, it's like springboard like my chip did. All right, 29 up 6. Comes back a tiny bit at the end. Is that enough? More. 35. Oh, that's so hard. Sit ball. Hit it. Hit it. I'll accept the lip out on that one. That was way too hard. That was more of a break than anything else. All right, so 196. I'm getting destroyed here. I got to come back a little bit. Come on, we got 5 holes left. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna hit a 5-iron. Playing this still about 200, knowing it'll land a little short. And probably roll on down. So this is a pretty smooth 5-iron. Just skies. Where's the... Wow. Lost 30 yards. We have 16 VLA. Why did that go so high? I'm just getting destroyed here, guys. Just destroyed. All right, rough. So I have to land this on the fringe, which is links, which means it's going to bounce hard. I'm thinking 18 to 20. There's 18. And I just am not understanding this. If you guys got anything in the chat for me, hit me up, because I am not calculating right here. It is my 3rd round. I think I'm getting a little tired and probably being a little dumb right now. Okay. 22 up 8 to hit this pretty hard. So we're thinking 30. Another bogey. I am getting destroyed. All right, cool. A hole with the wind. And a hole that we're going to drive it through the fairway anyway. I mean, look at this. Okay, so there's the target. Oh. All right, keep our head up. Keep on trying. I can just play the last couple holes here, 1 or 2 under par. I'd be happy. I'm not scoring well or playing well here. Let's let one rip here, though. Shoot. Munched it. Munched it with a snap hook, though. I'm digging my own grave, aren't I, guys? I am. I truly am. 126, 132. So it's probably 148, 150, 140. Up 18. Man, this is where that 9-iron would be really handy, but it's broken. All right, well, I think short is better than long. Let's double check that. Yeah, so we're going to hit a pitching wedge. Fairly certain this will be short, but that's all right. Not bad. That did not go as far right as I would have thought. That went pretty darn straight. Let me look at that once. I'm watching the replay on my screen. Yeah, that went almost perfectly straight. That was 9.9 right. Why is that going straight? All right, now the test of the chipping wedge. All right, that one actually landed somewhat soft. Okay, tap in for par, we'll take it. Okay, all right, boys, come on. 320 down. Oh man, this is, okay, so this is drivable. Go right at it and just hope. 320 down 7. I mean, definitely don't even need to swing full here. If you, yeah, this is like almost 3 wood, probably. But it looks like long's okay. There's plenty of room behind it. I'm just gonna hit a smooth driver rather than trying to go after one. That's about exactly what I wanted. Come on. So sit. That's gonna be long. I mean, not bad, but oh dear. Hang on. This is gonna be a heck of a putt. 72 feet up 3 inches. Let me see. And you can't even see the flag. I gotta look closer at my screen so I can see farther up. It actually goes a little bit faster at the end. Okay, so let's try that. So 72, 75 feet, 12 stimp though. Love to 2-putt this. Come on down. Sit ball, sit ball. Not bad. I didn't really expect it to be inside of the circle. I did pull that really bad though. Okay, straight 12-footer. There we go, guys. Okay, we got a red number on the board. 438 downwind. I mean, what is that bunker there? Like, what are we doing here with that? Generally, I like this course. That's kind of stupid to me, but I get it. Little target golf. I mean, sorry, I got 25-mile-an-hour wind. I'm letting it rip. Try and carry the thing. No! All right, back to the deep rough. 130. Probably going to play about 130. Yep, okay, so honor the wind a little bit. 3.5 left. 130. I'm hitting a pitching wedge. 130 is kind of my target. I'm just anticipating, 110 carry, but plus the wind is maybe 113 to 115 I'll get out of it. $124, that seemed like a weird read. That was definitely a misread almost. I don't know, maybe not. Let's make sure that ball doesn't have a crack. Interesting. That was a weird ball flight. Set that one aside for now. All right. What do we got here? This is makeable, guys. Let's do it. 16 up 7. I have to hit it pretty hard, so it's going to miss a lot of that break. Comes back just a little bit at the end. So we're looking at 17, 24, 23, and 12 stimp. Oh, guys, that's 5th putt. 5th putt that has gone over the edge. All right. See if I can't hit a straight drive. We're aiming right down the middle. Little wind pushing it left. My draw is bringing it back. Just played the scramble with my brother, and we played the most flawless round of golf I think we've played in 2.5 years that we've been doing it. Shot 19 under on 18 holes. I missed one fairway. That has not been the case here in the tips round. I haven't even hit a fairway, I don't think. All right, let her rip. Rock and roll. Like that, I don't get it. And there the wind comes in. That's drawing back. Oh, cool. Oh, bliss. All right. Let me see that shot tracer. That doesn't feel right. I definitely drew that back. It says that I hit it pretty straight, which I don't actually agree with fully. I thought I drew that back a bit. But whatever, we're good. We got a iron into the green. Let's see, 9 up, 4.5 right. So that'll counter the, still gonna go that, just a little bit. So 187. It's 9 up. I think I'm still gonna hit a 6. So I'm basically playing at about 187, knowing I'm gonna lose a lot from deep rough. I almost wanna hit this a little bit right. Okay. That's perfectly struck. I hope it, wow. Again, I mean, I lost 30 yards there. I'm not even angry with that, but still, what is 30 yards, 77 speed? Okay, I'm just a little confused. I didn't get a little bit more out of that, which would have put me on the green, but happy with the shot. All right. Key here is I actually want to carry this onto the green so that it doesn't bounce quite as hard. What does the mini map tell me to the front edge? 8. So I need to carry this at least 8. I'm just going to loft it a little bit so that it lands a little bit softer. All right, great. Well, we're going to do what we were talking about, guys. Play these last 4, 1 or 2 under. It's a shame that we kind of played so sloppy the whole round, but that's golf. All right. At least ended somewhat respectably, but man, that was tough. I do wish I could do that over. That was not my best golf. I do appreciate you guys tuning in though. So check this out, let's look at this. So 9 pars, 3 birdies, 6 bogeys. Oh, it's bad. 79 feet of putts made, that hurts. 3 fairways. I'm actually surprised I even got 3. I would have thought that was closer to like 2 or 1. 9 of 18 greens, that's just, yeah, those are bad numbers. Obviously those are really tough settings, but I got better than that. Hit the driver very poorly after hitting it so well earlier today. But that's all right, that's golf. Happy Thanksgiving, I was gonna say Merry Christmas, guys. Happy weekend, that's what I was about to say. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy your Friday. Until next time, see ya.